Hey, well, today's passage is Isaiah 58:6, and it says, "No, this is the kind of fasting I want. Free those who are wrongly imprisoned, lighten the burden of those who work for you, let the oppressed go free, and remove the chains that bind people." And this is God speaking to the nation of Israel who have cried out to him saying, "God, how come we're going without food? We're fasting, but you're not hearing us. You're not doing anything for us. What gives?" See, fasting is when we go without food to seek God. It's like instead of eating right now, I'm going to dedicate that time to prayer and meditation and focusing on God. Fasting is this practice of not eating to remind ourselves that our reliance isn't on food, but on God. And the people of Israel fasted like we are today, but they fasted on a weekly basis, and the purpose of the fast was lost on them over time. See, the practice just became some religious ritual where they went through, where they went without food like they were doing their religious duty, but they weren't fasting. Not like God had called them to. Sure, they were giving up food, but nothing in their life was changing. See, often when we're in need of a breakthrough, fasting unlocks that. Jesus even told his disciples about something that they couldn't overcome. He said, "Oh, that thing that you can't overcome, that sort of obstacle is only lifted through prayer and fasting." So fasting brings about a breakthrough, but the problem for Israel was they missed the whole point of fasting. And God explains that fasting isn't just going without food, but it's also a reordering of our life so that we love and seek justice and serve and help others. We live beyond ourselves. So, as you fast today, I want to invite you to examine your life. Are you serving others in God's church and outside of the church? Are you being a voice to the voiceless? Are you loving beyond reason? If so, God explains later in Isaiah 58 that when you fast like this, when you live like this, then your light will break forth like the dawn and your healing will quickly appear, because this is true fasting.